Why not you? It's this question of why couldn't it be you? Why not you be the one to change the game? Why not you to change the legacy of your family, to leave a mark, to lead by example? Why not you? Why aren't you worthy? Why aren't you enough? Why can't you be the one who changes the game, who changes every aspect of your life, who shows up and leads by example for your family? Why not you? We hear these ones all the time about, I wasn't blessed, I don't have the genetics, I don't have the opportunity, the time, the insert reason or excuse. You do. So why not you? Why do you think that you're any different from anyone else who has achieved the things that you want to achieve in life? Why not you? What do you think is the separator between you and them? Usually the answer is nothing but dedication, discipline, grit and fortitude. Literally, they just made a decision and then followed through over and over and over again. So why not you? Why can't you be the one who has everything you've ever dreamed of? Why can't you have the great physique? Why can't you have the business or the money or the job or any of that kind of stuff? Why not you? I think we build up these ideas in our heads about what is plausible for us, what is doable, what is acceptable, what is achievable. The answer is it is all achievable. It's all doable. You can have anything and everything you ever wanted if you're willing to pay the price. If you're willing to be that guy who does that work, who's willing to put in the time. You can have it all if you want. You just have to make that decision that you want it, that you are worthy, that you are that guy, that you can achieve those things. Because why not you? And this is the thing that I think too many people cut themselves off from their dreams. They self-handicap. They decide what is plausible, what is doable, what is achievable. And that's the end of the story. But within reason, why not you? And to be fair, I used to buy into that thought process as well. I used to think my genetics wasn't there for it. You know, to be in great fucking shape. You know, I have spent a reasonable portion of my life being overweight, being fat, being disgusted with myself, even within, as we've discussed before, within the realm of being a personal trainer, being a transformation expert, of spending my life changing other people's lives, and yet I'd still, in multiple occurrences, been chronically overweight. And so there were times where I was just like, oh, it's just my genetics. Look, maybe my genetics aren't the best for it. Maybe mine don't naturally lead towards being, you know, shredded and well built and carrying loads of muscle and all that kind of stuff. I do fundamentally think that's probably true. It doesn't mean I can't, it just means I'm less genetically disposed to that. Most of the time, actually, in fact, all of the time, if you are fat and you are carrying unwanted body weight, that 100% comes down to choices. Yeah, maybe the choices you have to make are harsher ones because your genetics are lean towards carrying extra body fat. Maybe that is true, but they're still your choices. It's still your choice. It's still down to you and the decisions that you make, and making those fundamental choices that determine the difference, that make the difference up. That you can be in shape, you can have the six-pack, you can do the things that you want to do. You just have to fundamentally make that choice. You have to fundamentally make a decision that that's who you want to be, that you want to be that man, that you want to make those choices about being in great fucking shape. As I've said before, being in great shape, being in incredible shape, having a great physique, is a status symbol that cannot be earned, cannot be stolen, can be earned, cannot be stolen, cannot be cheated, cannot be bought, it must be earned. You must earn that status symbol, and it says something about you. Before you open your mouth, before anybody knows anything about you, it says something about you. It says that I am a man of discipline, I am a man of dedication, I'm a man of my word, I'm a man who can delay gratification. There are studies that show that people who are in great shape are more likely to get jobs, to more likely be respected, to earn more money, to get a yes from people. Because without knowing anything else about them, you can look at them and go, this man cares about himself, he cares about his body. He is willing to dedicate time, effort, and money into being the best version of himself. It speaks long before you do as to your character and who you are. And that's a big thing. It's a really big thing. And it comes down to that of why not you to have that? Why not you to be in great shape? It just literally comes down to your choices and what you're willing to sacrifice for it. So the question is, are you willing to sacrifice those things? I think the answer should be a resounding fuck yes. An unquestionable yes. That you should be willing to do what it takes. But also because it's not a sacrifice, it's a reward. And I'll keep harping on this one, and I'll keep coming back to it. That you are not punishing yourself by exercising. You are not punishing yourself by eating good food. You are rewarding yourself. You are fueling yourself. You are building yourself. You are priming yourself. You are doing the work that is required to be the best version of you. So why would that be punishment? Why would waking up with the energy to tackle anything? Why would building discipline and grit so that you can handle any obstacle? Why would building a body that is capable to take on anything that you want in life? Why would any of that be a punishment? You are literally building yourself the best vehicle to undertake this journey we call life. You're building the best mode of transport to take it on. That's not punishment, that's rewarding. That's going, maybe I was born with a Toyota Camry, but let's make it into a fucking Lamborghini. Let's upgrade this bitch and turn it into an Aston Martin DB9. Like, let's take those on. Let's take what we were given and build something greater. Let's take whatever hand we were dealt and turn it into, pocket aces. Let's utilize this and become the best version of ourselves. Why not you? To have the great body, to have the energy, to have the physique, to have the ability and the option to do anything and everything you want. Why not you? Because it is well within your grasp. It just takes making that choice. It's like we discussed yesterday. It just takes making that choice and choosing discipline at every turn. Because it's very easy in the modern world to choose easy, to choose dopamine, to choose quick and not good for you. Our accessibility to junk food, to alcohol, to drugs, to poor choices, to dopamine chasing in the form of social media, TV, video games, to choose those things that is just so readily available, like never before has it been readily available. So not only is it better for you, not only are you priming yourself and fueling yourself to live your best life, but you are separating yourself as well. You are separating yourself from the pack. And never before in human history do I think it's been easier to separate yourself. To say, I am a man who gives a fuck. I'm a man who's willing to stand up and do what is required, regardless of how it feels, regardless of how difficult that choice is at the moment, regardless of what the rest of society says. I am willing and able to make that decision. And stand up and make it. And to keep choosing it, not just once, but over and over and over again. Motivation helps you make the hard choice once. Discipline helps you make the right choice over and over and over again. A disciplined man will achieve something that the motivated man can never dream of. That's why we use motivation to build discipline, and then discipline carries us through. And then it becomes habit, and then it becomes who we are. But we still must choose discipline. Just because something becomes a habit doesn't mean we can neglect to choose the discipline route. We must keep choosing discipline. But you have that capacity within you. You have that opportunity. You have that ability. You have all of it at your fingertips. Because in equal portions, yes, we have all the sedation methods just right there in our hand at any moment. Flick of a button, simple access. But on the flip side, you have the ability and the capacity to also choose discipline, to change your life like never before, to have access to people to motivate you, to inspire you, to teach you how to do it, how to make these options, how to take these challenges on. You have all of those options right there with you at every turn. You can choose at any moment to be inspired. You can choose to learn something new. You can choose to shortcut the method to achieve the results you want, even faster than you thought possible. There is nothing wrong with working smarter, not harder. You must still choose discipline. You must still have that discipline muscle in you. But there's nothing wrong with finding a way to do it faster, to do it smarter, to achieve the results you want quicker. That's just good use of your time. But choose the discipline route while working smarter. Because you combine working smarter with discipline, with effort, with hard work. Now you're an uncommon man amongst uncommon men. Now you separate yourself even further. But it can be you. Why not you? Why not be the one who breaks the generational curses? Why not be the one who sets the example? Why not be the one who becomes not the black sheep, but the legacy leaver? The one who redefines what is plausible, what is possible for your family. Who sets a new standard for your children. Why not be that man? Why not you? Because when things happen, we need to stop asking, why me? And say, why not me? Try me. When obstacles arise, instead of being upset and frustrated by them, be excited at the opportunity that they're delivering onto you. Be excited at what's been opened up for you. Be excited at what is now being presented to you. It's not why me, it's why not me. You have the capacity and the opportunity to achieve monumental things if you're willing to give the effort, if you're willing to be that man, to stop blaming whatever is holding you back. I promise you, anything is possible with discipline, with focus, with determination, and the ability to just keep showing up, to keep doing the work, to keep winning the day. It isn't beyond your scope. Your genetics aren't against you. It is just your ability to choose what really matters to you. And I think it should be a no-brainer. It should be unquestionably that your health and your fitness matters to you. Being the best version of yourself matters to you. Being in the best shape of your life matters to you. Because you lead by example. Always come back to that thing. You are your daughter's first love and your son's first hero. So why not step up and be the greatest possible version of that? Step up and lead by example. Be the best version of that you can be. Show your son what's possible when you don't quit, when you never give up, when you continue to chase your dreams and follow forward. Show him what it means to have discipline, to have grit, to have determination, and to just keep showing up no matter what. Show him what can be achieved, what is possible if you have this mentality, if you have this growth mindset, and you just keep showing up with tenacity and you don't quit. Because you cannot beat a man who doesn't quit. Show him that. Show your daughter that's what a man should look like. Show her those skills as well. Deliver those traits. Because not only will she aspire for her partner to be like that, but she'll also internalize them as well. That this is what we do. This is how we show up. Lead by example. Give them the opportunity to see what a man who doesn't quit looks like. But also for yourself. Why not you? Why not be that best version of yourself? Why not give it your all and discover who you can be? Discover what's on the inside of you, what's on the other side, if you just commit and go all in. Why not you? So if you're ready to answer that question of why not you, please shoot me a message. Let's get you into chasing greatness. Let's start you down the path. Let's start building those methods. Now, if you're not quite there, click the link in my bio, grab my top 10 tools to transform your mental toughness. And lastly, if this spoke to you, if it resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe. And I'm leading by example. And right now I have to lead by example because my son has raced out and he is right there waiting for me. So daddy's about to be on duty. But I'll be back again tomorrow. Until then.